This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS. Today is Monday, December 4th, 2017. This is Colin Liddy reporting for CLNS, the leading online provider of audio and visual coverage for the Boston Celtics. Before we get started today, a special notice. The all-new CLNS Media website has launched at clnsmedia.com. clnsmedia.com is now the home of this podcast and also 40 plus other podcasts and vidcasts in the world of sports, finance, comedy, and lifestyles. We are so excited to have our show featured on the new CLNS Media website. Support our network by checking this episode out at clnsmedia.com. That's clnsmedia.com. The Celtics dropped to number 2 in the latest NBA Power Rankings, behind the Houston Rockets, who are 8-0 since the return of Chris Paul, and have a record of 18-4. Boston has been given a boost from Marcus Morris, as he's having his best rebounding season of his career. However, their lineup with him starting at the 4 is among the worst in the NBA, with a plus-minus of 17.1 points per 100 possessions. Golden State took the 3 spot, while the red-hot Cleveland Cavaliers took over at number 4. The Celtics play the Milwaukee Bucks tonight, who will be without Matthew Dellavedova, Mirza Teletovic, and Jabari Parker. This will be the first time Boston has squared up against Eric Bledsoe in a Milwaukee uniform as well. Listen up, Hoop fans. Basketball season is back, and now that your favorite hardwood heroes have returned to action, it's time for you to put your fantasy knowledge to the test to win huge cash prizes every night playing one-day fantasy basketball at DraftKings.com. At DraftKings, there are so many ways to play. You can choose from public contests with huge cash prizes or private contests where you can compete against your friends. They've even got beginner and casual contests where you'll play against people of similar skill level. And of course, the best part, you get to draft a brand new team each day. Huge cash prizes and bragging rights await, only at DraftKings. Use code CLNS at DraftKings.com to play free with your first deposit for your share of $10,000 in total prizes tonight. Don't wait. Use code CLNS at DraftKings.com now to choose your lineup. That code, CLNS, only at DraftKings.com. The game inside the game. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details. In other NBA news, Cleveland Cavalier guard Derrick Rose returned to the team today after taking time off to contemplate his future. The former MVP injured his left ankle 4 weeks ago when he made contact with former Milwaukee center Greg Monroe. In addition, the Lakers have enforced the Lavar ball rule for home games, which prohibits media members from the area where family, friends, and agents gather at the Staples Center. The outspoken father has ridiculed the team all season long. The Celtics host the Milwaukee Bucks at 7:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. CLNS will have you covered with locker room and press conference videos on our YouTube page, youtube.com/CLNSmedia, and of course, the Garden Report returns as well. Check back in with the news feed tonight for a post-game recap. Until then, head to DraftKings.com. Put down a $5 deposit with the code CLNS and enter your fantasy hoop team before tonight's games. Be sure to also follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media, and subscribe to the Celtics news feed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Media Network mobile podcast app. This has been Colin Liddy for the Boston Celtics news feed.